It gets hot around here, let me tell you. Doesn't it get hot, kids? We were just outside. It's good for the plants, though. It really, tropical plants, big plants, they like the sunlight, they like the heat, and we give them water. Sometimes you have to irrigate. That's really the biggest part of agriculture. Other than the spiritual side, where you love the plants, you have to be thankful for it if you're going to be a religious, spiritual person. That is, it's deep humility. We want to be humble. We give thanks, and we serve this whole system because we know it's going to serve ourselves. It's reciprocal. It's mutual. You guys, don't draw on the wall like that. No, 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 no. Go to your arts. Go to the arts, and then you can do it. Okay, go to your arts. On the porch. I wanted to open up an idea that this religion is inclusive. Meaning that you can keep your interest and your belief and your worship within your present religion when you find out about this religion. It can overlap. This religion allows that. And we will always allow that. Why should we do that? Because obviously, if you're really going to practice this religion, you're going to find that this one's more important as you go along. You give it time and you're going to find that. I'm so confident I give you a money back guarantee. That was kind of sarcastic. Now, if I make a video per each major religion, like one for Christianity, one for Islam, one for Judaism, and so on, then I would take specific points about what you worship and what you believe in that religion and how we have that within our religion, and we also relate it to everything else, very universal type of thing. This is the only religion that I can believe in. I've come to this conclusion. I had to start it because there is no religion so far. I think people have a spiritual path which is identical to this, but they don't join together under a religion. They just stay independent. So I'm really just gathering those people, unless they want to stay independent, because then they're not going to join, and you know, that's their choice. But I think these days it is so important to have group cooperation. The things that we're against in the world, forces which are making life difficult. They're false powers, false leaders, false prophets. These types of forces are taking over. And you know what I'm talking about. Just take anything in the world that you've got to struggle against, that you've got to fight. These powers that be. The one reason why they can do what they do is because they're organized as a group that cooperates and coordinates and that enforces what it decides to do. It enforces it with group power. So those on the spiritual path, if you want to really put your money and I use that term loosely, your money where your mouth is, you need to get together. And this is what the religion is for. So I don't care if you're any one of the major religions. I don't care if you're undecided, obviously, because now you can make a decision. And I don't care if you're on some independent, new age, spiritual path. This religion still has a lot to offer to you. This is something new, and I'm putting out this very open, very, what's the word? An offer you can't refuse. We are into nature also, as I started off this video, because I was like, it's hot where I am. That's okay. You know, I like it hot, I like it cold. I can deal with all temperatures. But as I said, plants that we feed from really need the heat. There's like an optimum temperature range for that. It's somewhere around like maybe 66, 67 degrees upwards to about 100 or a little bit over 100 degrees. I'm talking Fahrenheit. So that is a 30, 35 degree range. That's optimum. Anything below that, colder, or anything above that, which is extremely hot, then there's problems about being able to garden and survive. So I like that optimum range. Right now we're getting high up into the range, and the plants are loving it, but too hot, and then if they don't get water. See, the religion is a lot about that. You know, we don't ignore that fact. So some of the religions, they don't touch on that, and why? If that's not a part of your religion, if that's not a part of what you believe, then it's not practical. Is it all about, you know, imaginary things and rules about these things, which I don't mind. The imaginary things, which are not really imaginary, they're just unseen by the five senses. You need ESP, you need intuition, you need a belief system of the spiritual realm to know that these things exist. I don't mind that, but what about the things that are just purely distorted, corrupted, fabricated, and then the religion is all about that, and they forget the fact that, you know, we need to eat. We need to pick fruits and eat them. We need to harvest greens. We need to harvest seeds and nuts from the trees. We need to harvest all these things and have clean, pure water. Let's talk about that at the conclusion here, because it has been a symbol in a lot of places. It is absolutely, without a doubt, really and truly universal. Nobody can argue with it. Water is essential. It's fundamental. It is necessary. We need to respect that. We need to appreciate it. We need to be thankful. Amen. Give thanks. So be it. Om. Water, agua, mime, l'eau, l'eau. How do you say it in French? Le français. Whatever language you use, wherever you are on the planet, you cannot exist, you cannot have life without water. Water is a major part of my religion. This religion. We're going to put it at the forefront, right up there, so that you understand what we take as important. Now, while I've talked about water, I also want to talk about air. Water and air. Water and air. This religion believes in water and air. What kind of water and air? Pure, clean, clear. That's not being vague with you. I'm being absolutely clear. So if you come from your religion, you come from your denomination, you come from your sect, or your cult, or your path, and whatever it is, I want you to consider joining this. I want you to be in this if you believe in the utmost sanctity and significance of water and air. And doing everything that you can in your power together with this religion for our water and air. Because that's life. That's our life. That's our Creator's life. That's our Creator's gift to us. It's our necessity. And that's what it is. That's what it's about. I think I made myself clear, and this is not something nebulous. It's not something that requires suspending reality or just imaginary. This is real, and this is practical. And like I said, I'm only serving truth, and we need to get back to it. That is our law. Thanks for listening. Make your comments. Share this with all your friends. Favorite it. What else? Subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube is flawed. Sometimes it might unsubscribe you. Just double check that. Thanks for listening.